I think this is the second year technically I'm streaming on 4th of July. Yeah, I think so. Well, because I think the first year I streamed it was because it was on Sunday. Yeah, I streamed on Sundays for like my first year. And then like basically like a year and like 2 weeks in or something like that, I started streaming Wednesday, Friday. And I think it was sometime this year, right? Or during this past school year. I opened up the Tuesdays. So yeah, there was that. God. I mean, there was a certain someone who debuted on this day, and they did say that they have to be ambiguous, I think, for like legal reasons, but they're not gonna shy away from it. They're gonna try and reference it as much as possible, because yeah, it does seem like how she was describing it was like the greatest period of her life, and it gave her like meaning. I forget what else she said, but like, yeah, it was the family stuff. But God, I literally just watched it. Like, that's why I'm like late, was because I was watching that clip and I can't remember. But like, yeah, the family stuff was part of it, and there was another aspect of it. Oh yeah, she said someone that she trusted left, I think. Which I'm not sure if that was referring to Aqua, or if that was just like people in the company, like other staff members. Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, it seems like she's not gonna shy away from that. And yeah, she's doing fine. She's had to find her piece again, you know, find her, or I guess her spark, right? That'd probably make more sense. Not like her piece. But yeah, that's what happened there. It's weird because I feel like some people like interpret it of like she was like mistreated or something, which like I think the thing is, and she said like she was just so obsessive with it, so like if anything was kind of more her. I mean, I don't want to put all the blame on her, but like she said herself that it was like obsessive. So like, and I'm sure there were like, I mean, there wasn't many employees also, right? Like for a majority of the time she was there, like even like she wasn't, she kind of left as like there was a huge uptick, right? So like for majority of the time she, because she was there from the beginning, right? So majority of the time she was there's actually not many people, which I feel like is a weird, at least for me as a fan, like someone who's been a fan like of only like a year ago at this point. Like, yeah, Hololive seems like this massive thing to me, but like, yeah, obviously back then there was very little, you know. Like that's the thing. And yeah, so like there was not many people there, so HM probably worked overtime a lot. I mean, that was even like a joke that was worked into like a lot of holographs, right? It was like HM was like overworking herself. It was literally like tongue-in-cheek, and those, you know, they were like jokes going in there. Maybe even the main channel stuff too, because HN hosted pretty much like most of that stuff, right? Just like the other like main channel like game shows or whatever they had. I actually do like those, and it seems like Regloss and Flowglow do like similar stuff, but like they don't have translations for those for some reason. They have them for the main channel, but not for Flowglow and Regloss, which is weird. You'd think they would have had them, but I guess not. It's also weird to me that those two have their own separate channels, but I guess it's just because like they're gonna make so much music that it's like, well, guess we should just put it on another thing, right? Because I mean, freaking the English channel's never touched. And I'm sure Indonesia, it probably has its own channel, but it's probably also not very like. It's also probably pretty barren. Let me just see. Yeah, the song she also covered, it was like what, like Bar Back In. So that's also pretty neat. HN or Ray, sorry. Indonesia. I just want to see if they have a channel. Yeah, they do. Like, is there anything on it? I mean, kind of, but I think it's similar to English. Or yeah, it's like mostly songs. And like, yeah, these very small things. Like, the main channel's like the only one that did like these like other like fun things. Indonesia and English is just like announcements, I think, basically. And for like live streams, it's either like group streams or like, yeah, it seems like more like other stuff. Yeah, the main channel actually gets used quite a bit. I think it's playing again. Honestly, good. Experiencing interruptions good, because that'd be copyright. But yeah, I just want to look at that. But like, yeah, even like with Flowla and Regloss, they're still doing that. I guess maybe because it's just a bigger thing to do in Japan than, or maybe they have like the manpower or something. I don't know. Because like, yeah, it's not like they use the 3D models. They still use like the live 2D. I guess it is harder to do stuff though, because like they are probably still recording it in like the studio or whatever. A lot of those. Although I don't know, because I think a lot of those were recorded before the studio. Studio, I think, like that cost wise, not that old. It's only like a year or two old, I think. I was thinking like the cooking ones. I mean, I'm sure they still had a location for like all of the meetups. So yeah, it is harder. Probably for a lot of those members to catch up. Something I did also notice though with like Holograz, like they kind of got rid of the Tekken thing, right? Where like they made each like member speak their native language. They kind of dropped that, which is kind of weird. Because like Crony, like the second time she was in there, like she spoke Japanese, and then like recently with like Bibu, they had her speak Japanese. Like it's kind of weird. Like, I actually liked the Tekken like thing of it, that all of them spoke their native language, because I feel like also like that's just the best way to act it. I do know like, yeah, bits are faster to say in Japanese typically. It's like it could be that, but like I feel like also if you want like the best acting out of them, like speaking the native language is probably the best way of doing it. I'm sure it's possible, right? But like you're not gonna get like the perfect, you know, thing of it. And also like I feel like, yeah, just having like the Tekken bit of it, of just like all of them speaking is our own language, right? Like that just gives a little bit more charm to it. Like they're still enjoyable to like watch, but it's just like I kind of wish that like they still had them speak their native language. Or I guess like the language that their branch is in, because especially with Justice now, like yeah, that's not the case. I assume for their debuts though, they still have them speak their native language. Maybe that's the distinction. I think in the second Full Mocha one they had him speak English. I could be wrong on that, but like that might have been the case. But it could also be the like it was just debuts they only did that. But like I think even in like the New Year's one, because I think there was like a couple times they did New Year Hologram ones and it basically had everybody in it. I think they still spoke English, like their native language. So I don't know, man. I think it's just been like a recent thing that they've done, where they just have them speak all in Japanese. Yeah, I don't know. I think that was pretty much it. There was nothing really much I just sat in a car for like 3 hours, you know, just to go to an IKEA and back. That was great. Yeah. Nothing really happened. Yeah, I don't think there's anything I was watching, but anything. I mean, the freaking one bill is passing. It's like, yep. Yeah, right. Yeah. Guess that's what's happening. I do want people not to get nihilistic though about it. Cause like that's how they keep doing the stuff that they're doing, you know? Is if you stay nihilistic. So don't do that. I do like on the Street Fighter 5 game page, it still does the like it still shows the Street Fighter 6 announcements, like alright. I think this would be like a day I just wanted to talk, but I have nothing to talk about. And this is when a chat would have been very helpful, because this is definitely a time I would have just been like, hey, I just want to hang out, you know? Yeah, unfortunately, I don't think that's gonna happen. Yeah, it's very unlikely. Yeah, it's ironic that like probably the most like damaging bill to the nation is being signed on the day of its independence, right? Like that, I feel like there's some irony there. Like, because it is like the biggest like nation destroying bill like ever. Yeah, I think a lot of the tax breaks are changing, but I think like the stuff that's getting cut aren't getting cut until like around the midterms. I think, from what I remember, from what everybody was talking about. Because yeah, it seems very clear they're trying to, what they're going to do with that is just try to throw the blame on Democrats, be like, oh hey, look at this sun like drop, that's crazy. Because like, yeah, they've already given up the fact that like they're not getting the trifecta again. You know, that's probably why they just passed around that bill like a freaking, you know, like they just passed it around a bunch. It was for that reason. Yeah. That's great, dude. I love that. Yeah, like they're not getting the. They're probably gonna keep the Senate though, because yeah, I think at most the amount that would get flipped is 2. All the rest of them are like already up by enough that I don't think anything crazy would happen. Yeah, I think your best shot would be if you ran a progressive, because yeah, that's gonna get people to vote, but yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know about that. What is this district? This New York one. What is District 11 New York? Is it just like an island? Like, it's just randomly right next to New York City, but like massively Republican. So weird. Like, I think part of New York's literally in it. I'm so confused about this district. God, I feel like it's such a bad idea to eat so little on like when you're starving. So then, like, it barely keeps you over, and then when you actually eat something that's like pretty like filling, it doesn't feel filling. Like your stomach still feels like it yearns for more. It's just very weird. I just really hope those progressives do well. Like, that's what we really need. Yeah, I don't know. It's like, yeah, you need a regime change at this point. And like, Zoran is like a good sign of that, right? But he did also run like a really good campaign. And he also really didn't have anyone like, other than billionaires, anyone interfering like who was actually in the race. Which, yeah, you have no idea if like a Bernie 2020 situation is gonna happen, right? If they're doing really well. You have no idea if that's the case. Oh. That's also a problem. God, I wish Fates wasn't a 3DS game, man. Actually stream it. It's funny, like I think I said before, like the two Fire Emblem games I'd actually want to, like, I get in the mood of playing is like Awakening and Fates. Like, I never really get in the mood to be like, you know what, I want to play like Three Houses or Engage, right? Like, it's always just those two, Awakening and Fates, and they're on 3DS. Like, I can't even stream them. It's like, man, like I could technically, but like, I don't want to really mod my 3DS or emulate it, you know? It is definitely weird though, like seeing people in the hall, because like, yeah, even like pretty much before Aqua, right? Like, it was like unheard. Like, Hollow is definitely in its own world, right? So it's definitely weird now seeing like some move over. Although with like, it seems like with the JP members, they have not done any collaborations, but obviously, yeah, EN. I mean, because like, yeah, Hollow's like, Hollow like changed the game in the EN sphere, right? So I think that's why. That's probably a reason. Well, and I think, yeah, also like JP, well, because I think also like it kind of goes, I mean, it is stars, but like it does seem like the cross company stuff definitely happens a lot more in JP. But I think also, yeah, maybe just like the original stigma. I mean, I guess it is also like the person originally is Aqua, you know? So I guess it makes sense also they'd be more on their own. You know, like we haven't really seen any results because, like, yeah, it's not like the biggest introvert or anything was the one that left, you know. So yeah, that's probably part of it. It is weird though how like there was clips of like Ruka for like the first week, and then after that there's been nothing. I was like, huh. Yeah, it was like a week after he debuted, and then there's been nothing else. But like I'm sure she's still going. Yeah. She's still been going recently. Even do like member streams. Yeah. Yeah, she's also been like on her own, except for Hinata. It's like the other member. Who people are thinking is her sister? Question mark, you know? Is she still going? Yeah, she's going pretty decent. God, I always forget in Japan. I guess like the Resident Evil series is called Biohazard in Japan. Like I did not know that. I mean, yeah, it seems like they do stream, but like it is actually like fairly, like not super often, right? Like less often than I do, I think. Which I mean, I do stream often. I technically stream more than half the time, technically. So I guess I'm probably not a good barometer for this, but you know. Oh, she does seem like it labels all her series. That's good on her. It's a good stream thing. Yeah, it seems like Ruka does the same thing. That's good on them. Yeah, I think like the last clip of like Ruka was when she was playing Detroit and she heard the name Chloe. I think that was it. I think after that there's been nothing. Kind of like, oh man. Because like it kind of sucks when like you can't speak Japanese, right? And then it's like, well, it's not like I can really go on their streams, right, and like enjoy them that way. I mean, technically I could, but like it wouldn't be as enjoyable because I don't know what she's freaking saying. Maybe there is like a dedicated root clip, because I think there was like some Aqua Clippers went to Sukuna, but like yeah, I don't think. Is it Sakuna? It's probably Sakuna. Sakuna just sounds weird. Sukuna. I think it's Sakuna. Like I think some of them switched to like Sakuna Clippers. Like there were Chloe Clippers. I didn't know they existed until the day of her announcement because I was very confused as to why I was getting a bunch of Chloe clips all of a sudden. And then I checked the comments and I was like, wait, what? And then I looked on Twitter and saw the announcement there. I was like, oh. Well, shoot. That's how I found out, because I just woke up in the morning and just like, oh, these are like... Oh, I haven't like seen any like Chloe clips. Okay, like I'll get to know Chloe a little bit more. And then I saw that, and I checked Twitter to double check. I also learned about Shion's, because like yeah, obviously their announcements, GST time will probably be like yeah in the morning. So like it was during the school day. And I still had the quiz of like the most sub 2 members, right? So I was checking that to see if it needed any updating, and I still will like scroll down just to see if anybody else is making progress. I saw Shion had plus 20,000. I was like, that doesn't seem normal. Like that made me suspicious. I thought maybe it was like a 3D live she could have had and it was like massive, but yeah, no, it was. I checked on Twitter and saw it on my phone this time. The other one was on PC. I believe it was like a weekend or something. But yeah, that one was on my phone. Yeah, I saw the answer there. I think like the day after like Ame made her announcement or something like that was like the day I had we had like a what is it, pep rally. And I don't like loud noises. So I was just sitting in the bathroom. That was actually for all the pep rallies I did that. I just sat in the bathroom until it ended. Because I think I did that like the last pep rally of like junior year. And I was like, yeah, I can just do that the rest of it then. Because dude, I hate how loud it is. It's like, why do we have to go? Like, I get it shows like team spirit and all that, but like, I'd like to keep my eardrums, please. Like, yeah, during like, I think it was the first pep rally of that year, because her announcement was like August or September, right? So it would have been towards the beginning of the year, school year. So yeah, I was just sitting in the bathroom thinking about her leaving the entire time. It's like, of all days to have a pep rally, man, like, why did it have to be like the day after or something like that, like Ame or like made her announcement? Like, god dang it. But yeah, I was just thinking about it the entire time in there. It does suck though, like Chloe's or like her leaving, at least in like Western world, is always just gonna be overshadowed by Fauna's leaving. Because Fauna was in like a lot of people started being like, okay, what's going on? And yeah, it was probably just because it was like back-to-back days. Like I don't think it would have been as hysteric if they weren't like back-to-back. But like yeah, the Fauna one basically just freaking just completely overshadowed anything about like Chloe and stuff like that, because like no way I feel like even talked about Chloe in that whole thing. Like it was always like maybe Aqua, Ame, and then Fauna. Like I think Chloe like never was talked about, even though she had made the same decision technically the day before. It's like, man, that sucks. I guess at least it's like an affiliate one, right? It's not necessarily like a full-on graduation. I feel like with how they're handling it though, with like Chloe and Ame, they're probably not gonna graduate unless they're like on a full-on retirement. At this point, like yeah, I think they are just gonna only show up every once in a while, right? And then yeah, like I guess it would be basically like WWE Legends, right? Where they're just gonna keep making appearances. Although some of those guys are even still retired, I think. It's like I don't know, but I think it seems like with the Philly a lot of it's gonna be like actually like performing in events, and I think if they're like say like 60 or something like that, then they decided to retire. Like, I mean, I guess it's possible, right? I think there was someone who's like 80, right, but can still like dance perfectly fine, you know, like they can still like hold it down. So like I guess as long as they keep like taking care of their body and all that, right? I'm sure it's fine, but yeah, I would imagine for those two, like it won't be a full-on graduation until they either retire or I guess if they die, which is dark, but I mean, hey, technically they wouldn't be able to do anything anymore. Yeah, it did seem me like after hearing Ray, like the HN seemed to have left because like she just needed a pause in her life for a minute, right? Like everything was like going really well and like she was keep going forward, but like then she needed a pause, you know, a hard pause. So like that was kind of why she decided to leave. And then yeah, when she listened to that song again, gather some inspiration to start it back up again. Let's see, I did see another like clip of Super Mario. I'd like say I saw it, but like I was mostly looking at comments and then was off to the side, so I wasn't fully paying attention to it. But like I don't remember what I was going with it. Shoot. But I did see that. But yeah, it was weird though, because like yeah, someone was like be like, oh yeah, this definitely for sure means this, and then someone pointed out, was like, ah yes, because clearly stuff that happened like 2019 2020 would definitely still be true for 2025. Oh yeah, that was the thing. It was like someone was like, oh yeah, no, they never collab with like people from other companies, but like I mean they have, because like Narissa's done it twice. I mean it wasn't just with independents, it wasn't even other companies, but like she collabed with Bao and Onigiri. Yeah, Callie literally recently collabed with Ama, and she was telling me part of VShojo. That was when she was with VShojo. Gerard just collabed with Iron Mouse. Which I guess like that's different, and like Stars obviously go to other companies a lot more, like including JP. But like they're technically under the same company, so I think their standards would be mostly the same. Like yeah, there's been many examples, and like yeah, people even brought up with like Aki and like Matsuri. What's it been, like VCR stuff, Fubuki, Toa, right? Like like they've all been a part of these stuff, right? Like it's not a problem. Even with like Aqua, I think it was for like Aqua leaving, they did a Vispo Niji Hollow like Valorant thing, you know? Like they still happen. Aqua called into Hoshikawa's stream and Hoshikawa was losing it, you know? Like they still happen. So like the fact that people are like, oh, they don't collab with other companies anymore, like that's it actually sounds like yeah, they were like reminiscing back at like 2018. It's like, I mean, they still do that. Like I think if anything though, it's from other companies not reaching out, like people from the other companies not reaching out to them because like, oh, they're idols, like I don't want to disrupt them or like do anything, and then they find out and they're like, oh, okay, well I why did I think that, you know? And like yeah, every Hollow fan would be like, yeah, I mean, I don't know why you thought that, you know? Maybe they only see the performances. I mean, they also are like worrying about like if they're in their own company, worrying about their own company, and then other like just stuff that comes with streaming also. So like I can understand it, but I do think a lot of them probably only see like the concerts and stuff and be like, ah, this is Hololive, but it's like, yeah, no, not really. There's a lot more to it. Yeah, aren't Justice's 3Ds like they're at the beginning of August, like very beginning? I think they are, right? And like the concert's like 2 weeks later. I think they did that also with like Breaking Dimensions, which like I do feel like the turnaround is like real quick, you know? It's like, geez, man. Yeah, this definitely seems like the year that's gonna have the least amount of members, like talents, since 2023. Although I think technically even that was big if you count Hollow Stars, because like they actually added quite a bit, I think, there. Because as far as live, ID Gen 3 was the only one. Or 2022, sorry, that's what I was thinking of. Not 2023. What am I saying? 2022. But like yeah, they added like Stars EN. I don't think Tempest was added yet, like the second Tempest. I don't remember what their name is. Like I can just go on the Stars website. I'm just gonna see. Why is it in Japanese? There you go. They spelled flan wrong. God, a lot of these are just wrong, actually. Why is it just like the... Isn't there like an EN version? Like, it shouldn't have to translate it? Why is it... Because, like, on the Hololive side, like, it seems like they have a... Yeah, I don't... Oh, dude, rough biting ogre for Oka. Night 10 God Ceiling. Why? I'm pretty sure when I looked at this before, it was not like that. Anyway, let me look at her debuts. That was why I was here. Oh, they like debuted. Oh, this is first release date. I hate this, dude. They were literally the very beginning of 2023. Yeah, like January, like second week of January. They were that close to 2022. So yeah, it was just ID Gen 3 and Hollow EN, I think. Unless, let me check Uproar, I guess, also, right? Gamma's not even on here. That's crazy. Well, he was terminated. It's crazy though they don't even include them at all. That's nuts. Okay, Uproar is also 2022. So it was Uproar, which would have been 4, EN, which would have been 4 more, 8, and then ID Gen 3, which would have been 3, so 11. Yeah, this will probably be the smallest year by far. Like, obviously not including, like, 2017, like, 2018, whatever. This is probably the lowest, like, amount they'll be for a year. Because I have a feeling, I looked at the turnaround from that, like, the EN of, like, oh, accepting new, like, members to them debuting, it was, like, 2 months. Like, literally 2 months. I was like, oh, okay. That was pretty quick. So, like, I think... And it seems like there's gonna be a JP gen. Like, actually, like, a part of the JP branch. So, I would think they would debut this year. So, we'll probably have that. And then... I think that'll be it, honestly. Because it seems like Stars doesn't have the resources, ID doesn't have the resources. Like, yeah, it's really just, like, JP and EN that really, I think, have the chance to just, like, constantly do new gens if they wanted to, right? But, yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen. Well, JP, yes. I guess I should say JP device and EN. Which I guess technically device could be EN and JP if they ever do like an EN device. But I feel like you would want to... I mean, I guess Kanade and like Ririka are pretty decent English, right? So they could like translate. I don't even think the like English is that good. Like good enough to translate. I mean, probably a decent amount. Because also it always seems like the EN members become, or ID, but we're probably not gonna get an ID device. Like the EN members typically do the translation. They're the ones that have like the at the level you can speak of Japanese, like where you can actually hold conversations. Because like Subaru, Hachima, yeah, there's Hachima, but also she's not device. But like, yeah, like Hachima, Subaru, Kanade, Ririka, kind of like the main ones I think that could hold an English conversation. Oh, actually, most of them were actually pretty good at English. I think Louis, Aroha, and Chloe were the best 3. I think Koyori and Lapis were lower. I mean, Koyori's I think is terrible, but like, yeah, Lapis is a distant last place as far as English goes. I was gonna say, who's the best English in Gen 4? Man, I wonder. I wonder who has the best English in Gen 4, dude. Yeah, I'm glad I had to even think about that, dude. Jesus. Yeah, Gen 1's obviously is Hachima. Gen 0 would be, pronunciation-wise, probably Suisei, but like, I don't think as far as like comprehending it, no. I feel like that would either be like Sora Miko maybe for Gen 0. Gen 2 would be Subaru, yeah. Gen 3 would be, I don't know actually. Cause like none of Gen 3 really speak English. So I actually don't know who would have the best of Gen 3. I think either Pecora or Noelle probably. It's probably Pecora actually, I'm thinking about it. She'll just say a bunch of like random English phrases like, oh, okay. It's probably Pecora. Yeah, Gen 4 is Coco. I guess for like active, like that's when it gets a bit harder, probably Toa. Right. I'd say either probably Toa or Kanata. It's probably Toa. Gen 5, I think is Nene. Yeah, probably. Probably Nene. Gen 6 is Louie or Chloe, I think. I think Aroha is like a decent third. But yeah, I think it's definitely Louie or Chloe. Probably Chloe? Probably Chloe. But like Louie and Chloe are like really close. I think that one, out of all the JP branches, is the hardest one. Or Regloss, because Kanade and Rurika are also pretty good. Yeah, I don't know about Rurika and Kanade. Because they're both like pretty good at it. I mean, yeah, it's definitely those two. Like the other three are far behind. It's probably Rurika, I would think. I mean, Rurika has actually done like streams in English, right? Like, or collab with other like mostly predominantly English members. I don't think Kanada's done that. But it could also be like a introvert in this thing, but I don't know because it seems like she acts the exact same. So I have no idea, man. Yeah, I think it'd probably be Rurika, but Kanada's like right there. Oh, I also missed Gamers. That's probably Corona. Gamers is probably Corona. And then Flowglow was, they literally did a quiz on this. It was either Riona or who was it? It was Riona and someone else. I can't remember. Was it Chiha? Because Chiha was on the freaking like 24-hour stream that Callie and Bibu did. And I think Chiha actually had a better grasp of it. So yeah, it is probably Chiha. But Riona's like second, yeah. And now the graduate is Coco. It's like, I don't even think about it. It's so weird to see him as alumni, right? Because like I even like have looked at this page, man, when they weren't, well, except Aqua. It's so weird seeing them marked as like alum. I mean, it's true, but it's so weird, man. Also, I didn't realize because I was watching like Emma clips recently because I watched the dude who clips Robaru. And Robaru in the slides of GTA had like he ran the bakery and Emma was like one that worked with her, so it seems like by proxy it's been giving me Emma clips. I did not realize until I looked at a few of them and someone pointed out that she actually had the same artist as Fauna. I was like, oh shoot. I didn't catch that. I think because also, I don't know, man. Something about Fauna's models sometimes, like, I feel like it just looked weird sometimes. Like, I do like it generally, but it was at times kind of like off-putting. So like, it just seemed like a kind of a more human that they're drawing. I guess like it just didn't stick. Like it, I didn't notice it, and I was like, oh yeah, I guess, I guess that is the same artist. Yeah. Also weird is like it seems like it's a more recent thing that like they don't release originals until like a year after the debut. Like Callie immediately put out an original, right? That was RIP, I think. Or excuse me, may you please RIP or whatever. I think that was that song. Like immediately, like it debuted. I think Kiara, I think did the same thing, or it was like a few months later, but yeah, like I mean, I don't know if there's been like a recent like policy thing or just like been like legitimately that they just have not done original songs. I mean, I guess it is hard though for some, right? Because I'm sure some of them don't have the equipment for it. And like, yeah, I guess 1 year does make sense technically if you're thinking about it, because they're going to be in the studio for their 3Ds, right? So it makes sense that then they would have time to maybe record like songs as well, right? So I guess it does make sense. That'd be a year after, just because that's where you're gonna get your best microphone quality for singing. Oh yeah, I feel like if there was someone who would do it, like it would be Herb, right? Who would have had a song before 1 year, but she didn't either. She just had a couple covers, but I guess also like, yeah, the covers in general just make it seem like you could also record an original. Like, yeah, again, I don't know if that's a policy thing, like a company policy thing, or if it's just like ever since like Myth, basically no one has done it. They've always just put out a cover. Yeah, maybe they've wanted to like breathe a bit and then they like put out a song. I don't know, because even like think Regloss did that. They're part of a music group, right? Like a music branch. So maybe it is a company thing. I don't know. Like that was just something they changed. I guess they maybe want you to be more established as a streamer first, and like get your audience from streaming first, and then you can do the songs. I don't know. Or maybe again, I'm just making it up, and it's just like, yeah, they just don't put out originals within that anymore. Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing though. Like, there's so many stuff that's like it's hard to tell if it's just like a company policy change or if it's just like they stopped doing it. I mean, if it is a policy change though, I feel like that also plays less into like, oh, they're moving more towards an idol thing. I mean, like, yeah, they are doing it, but or like, I guess like less away from a streaming thing. It's like it's just like I feel like they would want them to have originals immediately, you know, if they're going into the music like all in on that. I feel like you'd want them to have an original as soon as possible, but if it's like a thing or whatever that they can't have one in their first year, like I don't know, man. It just seems kind of weird. What's today again? Is it Wednesday? Oh, it's Friday. Ah, got it. I have my days all messed up. Ugh. Yeah, I think I'm pretty sure this is before, but I'm pretty sure I asked my brother that I wanted to like be a part of their friend group at like the worst time. Because like it seemed like all of a sudden I think like there actually could have been a chance that it happened pretty quickly, but it was like 1 day, right? And then it seemed all of them have like a week-long trip, or like some of them do. It's like, oh well, awesome. Like the worst time for me to ask, man. Like, god dang it. Like, I think that's kind of also, I'm just kind of waiting for that, man. That'd be nice. Because I'm gonna be completely honest, like, I don't think, if they don't trust me, like, I don't have anything, like, other than, like, maybe saying something on stream, but, like, I feel like I would have the self-control to not say something on stream. Like, it's not like I have anybody else I talk to, right, that I could just leak it to them, you know? The only person that I've talked to in the past month has been my mom, you know? Because, yeah, this is past graduation at this point. So, yeah, like, the only person I've talked to in the last month has been my mom. So, like, yeah, like, it's not like they got anything to worry. And besides, like, even if I do like my mom, it's like, it's the mom, it's fine, you know? Like, that's probably like the most okay person to, like, if you say something that's like an inside joke or something to them, it's like, I feel like that's like the most okay person. I guess it depends on what the inside joke is, but like, I think like on average it's the most okay one. Neat. I think I still have not played Argentina, man. I really don't know why. I just haven't. Like, it's not even like a fear of like, oh, I want to like do it or anything. Like, I just haven't done it. I got Wilson Creek to Mastery 20 before I even played. Even played Argentina. I actually have. I think I technically played it on freelancer mode. Yeah, that doesn't count with like the main game. Like, it doesn't contribute to that. So, yeah, I think mastery level is even different than that, right? Like, it's a different leveling system because you unlock stuff around the safe house. Hidden freelancer. I just need to get better at the game, man, and like actually use distractions and stuff. Like, I think me doing Silent Assassin, like, I should try and get all those because I think that is what will actually teach you, and probably suit only too. Like, Silent Assassin suit only probably. Yeah, because like also you don't have mission stories or anything. Because like mission stories kind of like they just basically give you the person a silver platter. Like, there you go, you know. Like, you just get free accent kills where like you just wouldn't get those normally. It's like, yeah, Silent Assassin suit only is probably actually like the best if you want to learn like freelancer, and I mean just going through the maps in general. I mean, because yeah, it's like a big deal also to like not I think even be like spotted, because then like you could put other locations on alert and then that can screw you over. Yeah, I think I feel like suit only is gonna be annoying, but like I'm definitely keeping save states on for sure, because suit only is gonna be freaking annoying, but I don't even know how to like do it for like most of people. I might just look up like how some people do it. I mean, because like they also can teach me tech, right, that like maybe I haven't done before. And a lot of times like the targets have like a guard with them. I guess like, yeah, you would just knock out the guards somehow, and then yeah, they're basically just running around their own. Like, I guess that's how you could do it. I'm sure with some of them like you could just knock out the guards and just leave it at that, but yeah, I don't know. Because I did get Silent Assassin Isle Segal. There's Isle Segal. I don't remember. There's an accent in the A, which I think would be Segal. I don't know. I'll probably just interchange Segal and Segal. Probably. Yeah, because like I don't even think I've won a single freelancer game. Like gotten all the way to the end. I don't think so. And like I should probably do that. Did I even buy the DLC for this either? I don't think I did. Yeah, I don't think I have the DLC. Yeah, no, because these are all the same date I purchased it. See, for some reason you still have to buy New York and like all the like, what is the other one? Yeah, the Sarajevo 6. Like you have to buy all these on their own for some reason. I don't understand why. Does this have the old Hitman games? Oh yeah, it does. Here's Absolution. Why did I own that one but not World of Assassination? That's so weird. Of all the Hitman games. Oh, and it has the like original Hitman, the Hitman 2. Yeah, I saw a thing on the wow Hitman. The original Hitman's 79 cents right now. I technically could buy it. That's from 2000. Steam was around then, or is that just like actually the original? Like, okay, yeah, it says 2007. All right. So yeah, I think 2000 was when it came out originally. That makes sense. And Hitman 2 is 2002. Yeah, I technically could get both of those. I don't think Blood Money. Yeah, I only have 228. But I could technically get the first two Hitman games right now. I don't think I'd do that, but this is weird though, because Hitman Absolution doesn't have Hitman World of Assassination. It must have been that Absolution was just so cheap. Or something, like, I don't know. I was seeing the Sarajevo 6 thing, but I don't see New York, unless, like, it's the Hitman 2 expansion. This is marked as mostly negative. Yeah, okay. If you want to play New York and Haven Island, you have to buy this one. Glad someone clarified it. That makes sense then why this one is just negatively reviewed. It is still really weird though. Like, why? Why have it set up like that? Where like you literally can't play New York or Haven Island until you get the thing. Although I think you can still play it on Freelancer. Like the locations are still there in Freelancer and you can play them there, but you can't play like the main thing. Also, I thought I played Haven Island, but I could be wrong. I'm just gonna open it up on my end just to check. So there's like overlapping music. My bad. Oops. Yeah, also Hitman is not made for keyboard. The keyboard controls are disgusting. I think it's just because like they tried so hard at making every button do something, like every action to a different button, which like that's not gonna really work. Like I feel like the like holding and whatever is fine. Like there's sometimes I think it can screw you over, but like for like what Hitman actually is, like it shouldn't. Oh no, I don't. It was just the thing with the like Romanian one, but I think that's Sarajevo, right? I think that's what that one is. Oh no, that's with the deluxe pack. That you can't get the escalation in Romania for some reason. Or in, yeah, I don't know why they also did that. Money, I guess. Yeah, you could do like one escalation for free on like all the Hitman 3 maps, and it's like, alright, now you gotta pay for the rest of them. Like, why, man? Gonna be an elusive target in Dartmoor. Like, at least Dubai like had more than half of them you could already do. Like, some of them, like, you literally just do like one of them, and then there's like 6 of them. It's like, why, dude? Yeah, I think I have 6 silent assassins. I think. Look at it. Oh, I have 7. Yeah, I think being hardcore mode, you get something too, also, don't you? Sniper Assassin seems... I don't know, because I feel like it wouldn't be that bad. Because I'm sure with a lot of it, you could just get to a point where you just knock the person out and then just shoot them with the rifle and then immediately stash it away again. I guess you do drop it if you do like most actions. It's like that would be the challenge of it, but like, yeah, I feel like with Sniper Assassin, you probably could just do very similar things and then just freaking shoot them and then re-hide it in the briefcase. That's probably how it's done most of the time, honestly. It says don't get compromised, but like I'm pretty sure you would, but I'm sure that's the same checklist for like Silent Assassin. It's just like, it's just trying to say the same thing. Yeah, it's just trying to say the same thing. Like, yeah, as long as you do the mission stories, like, you pretty much will have an easy path to it, right, of Silent Assassin. You just gotta do it. I think Dartmoor I have it, because literally, Carlisle's the only one, right? Right? I'm pretty sure it's Mount Carlisle. Yeah, actually, is this the one I have Silent Assassin suit only in? Oh no, that's right. With like the first 5, I think Silent Assassin. I tried to do it in suit only. So this is the one of them I did in suit only. Because like, yeah, this one's gonna be pretty easy to do it. Because I think I also did in Miami too. Because I saw the video of the person like doing it without like being spotted by anybody, and I think I used the route they did for Miami to get that one also. Did I not? Because I thought I did. Yeah, I did. Okay. I was just looking at the mission before for some reason. So yeah, I did that. I remember that. I think I tried it with the other ones too. Hawke's Bay, I definitely did it for. I tried to get like all like 100% Hawke's Bay, but like I'm still missing one assassination one. Which is eliminate a target with a katana while wearing your suit. But I think the thing is, it says no bodies found is the hard part. Because I think I even tried to like kill all of them and it still didn't give it to me. It's like, oh, okay, great. But I think that's actually the last thing on Hawke's Bay. I think other than that, I've everything else. Oh, actually, I guess I don't have the arcade ones, but so yeah, it's complete all the arcade ones related to it. You get some pretty neat stuff. Like, I should probably try. I think the arcade ones are actually like pretty hard though, so it makes sense that that's why you get that stuff. And then complete escalations on these maps, even though it doesn't even show Hawke's Bay as one. Actually, because this includes New York and Haven Island, you literally have to buy the DLC to get all the challenges. That's great. I love that. Yeah, I think I just have to do the assassination one, and then I've actually done all of them. Which again, I don't know how to do this one to eliminate the with the katana. And no bodies are found. I guess I have an idea of like when she starts falling asleep, that's when you do it. That's just so much waiting, man. Like I kind of don't like the Hawke's Bay one, at least like the challenges, because like you have to wait for so long for like most of them, and it's like, man. And I hate it. Like, it was so tedious, man. Wish I was like just listening to freaking Neurosama videos, man. And just waiting. Yeah. Just waiting. Yeah, I didn't realize I was that close to Hawke's Bay. I thought I actually had like a few more. I thought I need to still do like the poison her or something like that, like through the air, like through the fans to still poison her that way, but I guess I did that. So that's pretty neat. Yeah, I think also some of the other assassination ones are pretty annoying. Like, I think one was like I had to poison her, right? And you had to choose between like the honey or the sugar, which technically I think you can shoot one of them, so it's just guaranteed. But I think sometimes like it just would not work or something. And then you also got to do it again, most likely, if you want to drown her. So you also need to do that. All of them require you to drown them, so yeah, you basically need a medic thing for all those. Oh, fireworks. I was like, what is that? Yay. The fireworks are actually coming through the freaking stream. God. This sucks. Yeah, I was very confused what that was. Well, I think at first I was like very concerned, and then I looked at I remember the moment. Oh yeah, it's July 4th. Ugh. Hey, look at all these freaking fireworks going off. Oh man. That's crazy. Bro, Cleveland got Lonzo? Not expecting that. Okay. I mean, I guess it makes sense when you lose Ty Jerome. Does Lonzo have anyone to give it to, though? You know? I mean, maybe you can figure something out, but... yeah, that's not what I was expecting. I feel like I would show complete roster, but it's like... that's not helpful. It's showing me, like, people... I mean, I guess technically they probably still are on the roster, but like, man, this is not what I meant. It's pretty neat though that it actually shows like how they're required and what date they're required. That's kind of neat. Sexton is on the Hornets now. Okay. Yeah, it seems like also the Celtics would be like completely different. Yeah, Larry Nance Jr. is back in Cleveland. Lonzo's definitely gonna be interesting. I mean, I guess like Lonzo would be great for like if like Garland needs to sit out, because I guess yeah, Donovan Mitchell also could probably be out there too, and you still got that playmaker, right? Who can take off that load. Cause yeah, I guess like even if like Garland goes down, right, you still have like another ball handler. Because I mean, Jerome was a ball handler, but I'm sure Lonzo is like more of a playmaker. They can take a lot more of that load off. The Warriors have done nothing except Kevin Looney's not there anymore. They have Indiana except Miles Turner's gone. But yeah, that sucks, man. Miles Turner was like a big piece for them. So that's unfortunate. Oh, that's DeAndre Ayton. I thought that was DeAndre Jordan. That was joined the Lakers. So I was like, wait a minute. Nope, that's DeAndre Ayton. Yeah, I don't think there's anything like too crazy. I don't know why Miles Turner would want to go to Milwaukee, I'm gonna be honest, because it seemed like they were already collapsing, but that's fine. Like, I feel like if I was Miles Turner, I'd rather stay in Indiana than go to Milwaukee. But CJ McCollum on the Wizards now? God, CJ just never... I know people were like on Twitter like talking about Jordan Poole just like always going to bad teams, like CJ McConnell, man, or just McConnell, McCollum, CJ McCollum, man. Yep, Thunder's just re-signing everybody, extending them. Nice and simple. Yeah, this is a lot. Yep, CJ's going to the Wizards. Give up Jordan Poole, get CJ McCollum. Yeah, I don't think Bronny's really done anything. I mean, man's probably still developing, you know? Yeah, I did not know about the whole Lonzo thing. That must have been, like, pretty recent. What was that? No, it was 29th. I mean, it was... I'm pretty sure I looked at this, like, after that happened. Like, I don't know. Oh, I didn't even realize Garland also had surgery also. I didn't know that Garland had to go through surgery either. I mean, it makes sense, right? Because I think they were talking about how he kept missing playoff games with that. Yeah, they're not real Isaiah. There's a lot of freaking medical stuff going on, like injuries and stuff. Because yeah, I think Cleveland's probably like, I wouldn't see how they do any worse in this kind of Eastern Conference unless Ty Jerome was that much of a help to him, which I don't think he really was. He had some good like playoff games, but like I'm sure they'll be all right. Like their main core is still there. Yeah, I think they go with their main core still until like, and if it doesn't work again, then they'll try something new. But like, yeah, it was like, I feel like when you're the 1 seed, right? Like, there's no reason to blow everything up, right? Especially since like the team that like booed you out, right? Like they don't have 2 of their big pieces probably, right? They don't have Miles Turner anymore, and they don't will likely not have Tyrese for like the whole season. And even if he comes back, he might not be the player that he used to be, right? So like I feel like there's no reason to not run it back, right? Like I'm honestly surprised because I think I saw that like Ty Jerome said he didn't get an offer from Cleveland, which is kind of surprising. Like I feel like you would just want to run it back, but I mean, yeah, I guess you still do have some like very clear weaknesses, right? Like the shooting wasn't great. I feel like though when like the shooting's not great, like you can still work around that and like also not shoot. You know, like it's not working. It's not working. But yeah, I think they're just gonna run it back. No problem. Like, should be no reason to worry. Just yet, you know. Yeah. And yeah, even like Boston, they're not gonna probably do that great either because I think they basically just have Jaylen Brown at this point. Because Tatum also is like probably gonna be out for the whole season. Unless Miles Turner's freaking crazy for the Bucks or whatever. Like, yeah, what is it gonna be like top 4? It'd be Cleveland, New York, like Orlando, Atlanta, maybe, for like top of the East this upcoming year. Like, let me just look at the past standing. It was Cleveland, Boston, New York, Indiana, Milwaukee, Detroit, Orlando, Miami, and then Atlanta, Chicago. So like, yeah, like I think Cleveland's gonna be number 1, probably New York 2. I mean, Milwaukee doesn't have Dame anymore. I think Lillard was helping him out a lot. I don't know if Miles will help him out as much as Lillard did. Orlando's Desmond Bane now, right? Like, I feel like it'd be Orlando, like Cleveland, New York, Orlando, Atlanta, because Atlanta also made a few changes, a few moves, I think, for the good. So, like, yeah, I think it would be that. The East is real weak. Like, that's the thing. It's real weak. Like, it does definitely seem like next season, whoever wins the West is just gonna win. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know, man. I did not realize that 3 teams finished 50 and 32. That's funny. Yeah, like it was so balanced at like who was in the playoffs as well for the West or the East. Yeah, like 37 to 45 Miami made it. I mean, that was because of the play in, but like yeah, they were actually the 10 seed, but they moved up because they did well in the play in tournament. I just realized Orlando clinched their division as the 7th seed who went 41 and 41. The Southeast did terrible. Good lord. I don't even think I can sort it by that. Man. It's crazy how they did like just strip destroy Miami. Like I think it was like the largest point deficit in history. Like playoff history. The amount of points they won by against Miami, and then yeah, they kind of folded against Indiana, but it is what it is. But yeah, I think I'm gonna end. I'm at like 9. I did talk a lot more than I thought I would. Just kept finding more and more things to talk about. Yeah, that was good. I was surprised that it was only like 2 fireworks that show up too. There wasn't that many. I guess it is also like 9. I think they typically happen later. Um, so that could be part of it. Yeah. I'll see you Sunday. So I didn't even realize the freaking thing was muted. Um, I'll see you Sunday. So goodbye. Also, it's the one that gets falsely claimed for some reason. We're gonna take care of that. Yeah. Anyway. Goodbye. I'll see you Sunday.